Hi guys, welcome to another episode of BTF. You think that you have it figured out until you're told to start, and then it's, what do we say? Yeah. But anyway, thank you so much for supporting us this far. Thank you for all those guys who subscribed and watched our previous videos and commented and all of that. We appreciate all of you. Like, put like those heart eyes on Sean's eyes. We love you that much. And yeah, today it's a saucy episode. But before we get to that, to the new guys, I'm Koki.
I am Sean.
Why have you taken away like you're thinking about
No,
it?
because at this point now, I actually didn't want to go by Sean, but it kind of stuck, so I prefer going by Kaijego, but very few people call me Kaijego.
Tell them.
I'm Kaijego.
I'm Kaijego. He's Kaijego. I'm Koki. And yeah. Hey, I can't fight. I take it back. Koki Kingoni. Peke yake. Wait.
Dead.
I can't throw hands. I'm small. So, tell us the topic. Tell them. Oh, guys.
Like, yeah, shamelessly forgetting.
You know what? This episode is sponsored by SMS Crevery. You see, have you ever just opened like a box of brownies and then you feel like they smell like sex, like small babies, like I wish you guys could smell them. They just so yes, SNS Crevery are sponsoring our video and they've given us brownies. And yeah, every time Sean is talking, I'm going to be eating. That's just that. We're gonna put the details. And
considering I'm the one starting, I kind of feel like this was your plan all along, just so you can finish the brownies.
We're gonna put the link and everything, like in the description box, that you guys can get them and call and order. And yeah, now tell them.
So yeah, sure. Just drop my fork then. It's like I'm gonna do it like an homeopath with left hand. Anyway, today's episode. I should even start by saying how I was kind of objecting to this because I know my mom watches the show and all, but anyway.
Apologize now.
Yeah, Mom. A time was going to reach and you'd have to find out anyway. So, anyway, this episode is about the first time we got sauced. For those who don't know what sauced means.
Nervous you are.
Imagine I'm actually not nervous because I'm just sitting down and thinking, it's like, am I really ready to tell the stories? But surprisingly enough, it's actually not that bad. But anyway, yeah, it's about the first time we got sauced. First time, I don't know, drinking, night out, all encompassed.
Our first time drinking. Sean is just putting many words because he doesn't want to talk about that one incident.
Yeah.
So it's that one incident. So tell us. It's kind of like a new thing we're going to be doing, like a story time and snacks thing. We'll find a name.
I'm really sure about the name. I was thinking.
Yeah, we'll find a name. If you feel like you have a name, tell us in the comment section.
Can I say what name I had in mind?
Yeah, sure.
Bites and Banter.
Okay, so now our segment is called Bites and Banter. The race is won. There's a winner. So Bites and Banter, we're going to be doing it once in a while. We give like a story time and we have snacks. And people get embarrassing.
Well then, so yeah, first time Sean got sauced. The first time I drank
milk.
Yeah, water. Distilled, triple distilled, to be specific. Water was right after high school.
How old were you?
Why did we have to dive into this?
I knew. You see, after high school, people think you're allowed to. How old are you?
Just shy, just like some months shy of the legal drinking age.
So a child.
In the eyes of the law, yes. In the eyes of the law, I was a child. So yeah, and funny enough, it was actually a daytime gig.
Okay.
I don't even remember what it was called.
What drink did you have? Am I so rushing? I feel like I'm excited. I want to know. So you know what? Just say it in your time.
So yeah, I had gone for a movie with a cousin of mine. So yeah, but it really wasn't a movie. It was what was this event called? Do I even remember? Ultimate Hangout or something like that.
The first time you got drunk was
So
in an event.
imagine.
Yeah. Wow.
And somehow I actually made it back home in one piece. But anyway, yeah, well in advance, I'm sorry mom. But yeah, it was at an event, so I had gone with a cousin of mine, fresh out of high school and all, you know. So I was like, yeah, you know what, why not, let's go have a blast. And I hadn't even told myself, like, yeah, I'm gonna go get sauce with, like, I'm just going to have a good time with my friends. Hey, before you know it, there's this homie who's come, and I just want to say I do not drink this drink to this date. Vodka.
What vodka? Do you remember the brand?
Me and vodka, I don't even remember the brand. That's how sauce that was.
Oh wow.
But to this date, me and vodka just hatupatani. Like me and vodka just don't, like, I think vodka, I start feeling like throwing up. That's how bad.
I also have a drink that does. Okay, I get you.
So yeah, anyway, I got sauced. Long story short, it was just shot after shot and stuff like, okay, it's not that
Two
bad.
shots your first time.
Yeah.
Hey, look, yay.
Like Manome.
Wingman Pale. Wow.
Like Manu does it. Huh? Manome. So yeah.
Like, hey.
So yeah. I took shots. Major regrets.
Did you do like you know the normal thing? Like, did you puke? Do you not remember how you got home? Am I like you just polite?
Funny enough, the only time I've ever puked is when I mixed drinks.
Oh.
And I've only puked once. Yeah. Just once. It's like, hey, I think after that point, you reached a point of like, learn how to pace yourself, handle your liquor, and then know what your drink is. Because I mean, like the moment you don't, it's
Tricks and games.
just like this. What?
Before I figured mine out, nilikuwa.
Everywhere we go, it's like, no, niko hapa, But yeah, so so kidogo, I'm like, it's sawa. I'm checking my pocket. I'm like, hiya. See, I came in with a phone. And at the time, I'm like, hiya. It's like, I left it with my cousin. So I go, I ask him, like, hey, bro, you haven't given me your phone. I don't know where it might be. I'm like, the sauce it's kicked in. Hey. So I'm saying that, I'm like, phone is gone. That's when now you start coming to the reality. You're like, wow, I need to figure out what I'm telling my people about my phone.
It's like those moments just sober you up.
Yeah, instant. It's like, what? Okay, so.
I got 2 missed calls and mamako sita.
So it's
You're
like,
back to being sober.
yeah. Where is my phone? What has happened to my phone?
And it's like your first time drinking and you lost your phone. Hey. And I started crying. I'm thinking about me that's fresh out of high school. And I'm drunk and I can't find just tears.
And then the funny thing is, I got home. I was proper. Very much sober. I walked in a straight line.
I'm sure in your head you're like 1 foot after the next.
There were no questions asked, no nothing. Those ones will it's like a story. Because I think even at that point, your folks are looking at you on a pima. But yeah, I lost my phone. We'll get to that later. I lost my phone and yeah, it was a very sad moment.
Was it like the first phone
Like,
you've ever lost?
I feel like this is the point where you should have that soundtrack for I will remember you.
Was it like
that was actually the
lost?
first phone I ever lost.
Hey, you broke a lot of fasts that night.
But you know, since that day,
broke fast. Get it? Intelligence.
But since that day, actually, imagine I've actually never lost any phones.
Oh wow. Hey, you picked your lesson.
Yeah, hey, me, like I learned from my experiences like this. So yeah, I lost my phone. Kidogo. I'm chilling. I'm doing laps like this. I'm like, sir. So first thing I did, I chucked cash from my wallet. Kenyeji style into, like I don't know if people can see, but I put it in my socks. Because at this point, like I'm out here like people with Losongo.
There's an episode that Sean was the producer for What's Up. Go watch that episode if you don't know what I'm talking about. He's just catfishing with his.
Let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something.
Wow. You don't sound like this.
It switches up so quick. You have no idea. But yeah. So yeah, I lost my phone. Kidogo after. Luckily, I thought on my feet and I was like, "I move your cash." My wallet went.
What did they leave? Okay, fine. I feel like you've lost your phone, you've lost your
wallet.
My wallet. This is the first time you're drinking.
I didn't lose my shoes.
Thank God at this point.
So yeah, it was an eye opener for me, if anything. It's like when you go to events, please pace yourself.
Did you have like an ID and like? I'm pretty sure you didn't have bank cards, but did you have like an ID?
No. I don't even remember how I got into that event.
So the most room to aliquibia wallet, aliquibia ni wallet.
Alinibia wallet na medical insurance card.
Yeah, those are.
And replacing those are
a serious one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like, yeah, also I just want to say I'm sorry, Dad. Because his land had to go through the trouble of replacing that card. But I've learned my lessons, I promise. I'm more responsible now. But yeah, that is the first time that I got hella sauced. I kind of feel like I should have made this not just first time drinking, but a whole diverse
I feel like it is
first
time.
night out thingy. But anyway, so yeah, that is the first time I got sauced.
I feel like it is time we're going to talk about like the first time we went to a club. Yeah?
So ready for that one.
Oh wow.
So ready for
Where
that
was this
one.
psych?
So ready for that one.
Anyway, when was the first time I got drunk? The first time I had... Oh, it's on...
Oh, it's my time for brownies.
Sean has said it. The first time I got sauced. It was my first night in campus.
Sorry.
My first night in campus. I know.
Guys, this was so good. Anyway.
My first night in campus. We had just I had just been dropped in campus and I was put in the hostel. Now, the high school that I'm from, our hostel situation was elite. Like it was a good situation. So when I saw the campus hostels, I was like, this is the most ghetto shit I've ever seen. How are these living quarters? Come on now. So I was really, really shocked. So on top of that, the shock that I'm in campus, I've moved out of home-ish. That first night, me and two of my very best friends were like, you know what? All of us, this is like the first time we're not in the house. So...
We can do whatever we want.
Imagine that was the hype. We can do whatever we want finally. My school has a liquor store inside the school. So we just walked from the hostel and we went.
West.
Yeah?
What school is this?
Kenyatta University. We have an annex. We have multiple,
Wow. Okay then.
Let's not even talk about the fact that my hostels, I had to cross a whole railway.
Just to get to.
Yeah, just Kenya is like a whole city.
That's a story for another day.
So we checked the hostels and we were like, we were also naive. So we knew kuna konga na pombe ndogo na pombe kubwa. But we are 3, so kila mtu anaweza kunywa pombe yake ndogo. And we don't even know at that point like which one to get. So we walked to the liquor store and we were like, okay, fine.
Nataka pombe.
We pointed at you see the chrome that is color green. Inaitwa chrome nini? Lemon, lime, whatever. We're like, there were only 3 on the shelf, so we're like, tupe tu hizo tatu.
Can I get a bucket? She mentioned vodka.
Actually, you said vodka and then I remembered also my story is a vodka. Every time I talk about chrome, I feel it. I feel the gag is just... So anyway, tukasema like tupe tu hizo tatu. As guys, we are approaching the counter with a lot of money because we know alcohol is expensive.
Uh-huh.
Wait until you were told like it's 600 completely, like the entire bill. Like,
Yeah?
we should have known.
Automatic.
At that point, you should have known we were going to fail. Iyo same way. I will find someone. So
So you're showing me true colors today.
it's like, we're getting personal in 20 minutes. So anyway, yeah, we said to pay Zotatu, and then they said the bill was 600. We're all shocked. We're like, any people drink? As in, kumba is expensive. We're coming like, almost like 4-5 Gs. Anyway, toka bebana, mpaka hostel.
That naivety of being a fresher.
Me, I'm telling you, we were proper freshers. Proper. Like, yani, the only thing I knew in campus is fourth years will ask for numbers from first years at they're registering you for classes, and that's just a lie. Yeah. So anyway, tukarudi hostels, and then nobody told us about chasing. Nobody told us about pacing the alcohol. As in, nobody told us about anything. We're figuring it out on our own.
Let me ask. So mlikunywa ni kama ni maji after akijog hivi ama
No,
like
sasa si.
down the hole?
And then we're just fresh in hostels, so we have like kila mtu akona like a mug, like so we're even using mugs. And then when we first took like the first sip, we're like, this has to be diluted by something. Guess what we made? Coffee. We made black coffee because we couldn't. So we made black coffee. Took a mix.
My story was okay.
Took a
My
mixed
story
ground
wasn't that bad.
and coffee. And I remember bits and pieces. Because
Wow.
the entire night got very rowdy. We became those loud girls. Like, we became those girls who are laughing. And then hostels are like in halls, and it's loud, and everyone is just weird. And there are boys in the girls' hostels, so there's already that confusion, and we're wondering, okay, it's like a dorm, but a dorm where boys can enter. That's a whole other thing we need to unpack.
This is new.
Yeah, but this is new. I thought like they said it's a girls' hostel, but anyway, that's besides the point. We were running up and down the stairs. There's a time Kwanza we went and started unhanging people's clothes from the hanging line, and one all these things we're doing in pajamas. We changed. We were wise. We changed before we started drinking because we're like, we might get too drunk and we won't be able to wear pajamas. So think about girls in like silk and cottony pajamas just running around and laughing and causing chaos. There's a time we were running around the hanging lines and we could see guys in their windows in their rooms looking down at us, and at that time it was funny. The following day we woke up, I swear,
Embarrassment.
I have never felt. My head was like 25 kgs. Nilikuwa na jaribu kujitoa. Oh, I wish I could explain. You know how those boarding school beds are? That's how KU hostels beds are like. And we are 3 girls. We slept in one. We blacked out somewhere there. And we did the whole mess. Like, we finished because we also came with the mentality that pombe kifunguliwa inamaliza.
Wow.
So this is our first time drinking. We're drinking Chrome, which is a vodka. We didn't eat as well as we thought that we should have. We become rowdy. We are calling our boyfriends and our exes and our crushes, and there's even a point I even started crying.
Can never be me. Sorry.
There's a point I started crying, like it was just a lot.
I've actually gotten to that point.
Yeah.
I don't know what my drink level is until now. Nianze feel like
we cried and cried and cried. I feel like do you have those memories you want to just black out?
Yeah.
That's one for me.
I'm
never been speaking about it again. Like, this is it.
Throughout story. It's for another day.
Do you feel like but you've said all the things that you learned from your drinking, like your first time drinking?
Yeah, but you know the things that I didn't learn.
Oh, I
like now
everything.
mixing alcohol. Sometimes even not piecing yourself. Because there's times maybe pressure is a bad thing. Hey. Na catch was like,
shot.
like atule nani amefika wapi? Bring.
Oh, umefika number 6. Mimi naweza 8.
It's like before you know it, it's a whole other story.
Unasimama unasikia, no, I'm better off seated.
It's like, nani, move like this. Nijekele tu kidogo. No kijekele. Until the next day. There's no two ways about it, by the way.
I feel like my first time drinking, I wish someone had prepared me for something, for anything. I wish I was just like prepared. I don't know. I just wish that I was ready. Someone told me they're chasers. No pombe na soda. I just wish someone told me just that statement. But yeah, that's my first time drinking.
But at least you learned from it.
No. I still.
To date?
Okay, no, to date I have. But
hey.
between then and there's a whole other time.
Judgments.
We repeated the chrome thing because we had never drunk anything else.
Why?
We thought this time we could pace. Then, a whole other story. But yeah, that's my first time drinking.
Okay, wow.
I feel like my story is way rowdier than yours.
It's like, yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, my story actually didn't seem like it was all that bad. And I was like, hey, it's like...
No phones were lost and no parents were lied to. They knew I was in the hostel and I was there.
So anyway... Hey, okay, so I think that's it. Please learn from our mistakes.
And guys should comment down below if they think this should be a thing.
Yeah, the bites and banter. They really should actually. Fingers crossed, like, hope they say yes.
They say yes?
Yeah.
Then make it a thing. Kukula too.
Okay, but thank you guys for sticking it out through this whole video. Do let us know in the comments as well some of your experiences, your first time drinking. And I mean, if anything, they can also give suggestions of what kind of story times they want to be hearing from us when we're doing bites and banter. That's if it's gonna be a thing.
Or plug what's on this menu.
Oh yes! I think you guys have probably had it from the previous videos this week.
Hate
It's like I was doing my math this week. But anyway, we have one of our good friends who has a podcast out. The first episode premiered on August 15th, if I'm not wrong. That's Saturday, probably a week or two ago. But yeah, you guys be sure to check it out, and it's all laughs. These guys are major clowns, and I assure you, you will not be disappointed. So check it out at Through the Mash Podcast on Instagram. They have the links in the bios. You can find them on pretty much every podcast hosting platform.
Yeah.
So be sure to check it out. And thank you so much to the SNS Cravery. It's like I was struggling with that one. It's like it's yeah, it's Cravery. So shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. These brownies are bomb, and we'll definitely be going back for more.
Yeah.
So like probably even like right after this, like, can you deliver? But yeah,
that's it for this week.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, the usuals. Bye.